Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Last week we saw quite a number of lessons. Hope you've all practiced kita, kitataka, kita, how you have got to play along with tha, dhi, dhum now. Okay. Now let's learn a couple of two-liners from Thirukkural and we'll move forward. Irul ser iruvanayum sera iraivan பொருள் சேர் புகழ் புரிந்தார் மாட்டு. What is the meaning of it? இறைவனது உண்மையான புகழை விரும்பி எப்பொழுதும் அன்பு செலுத்துவார் இடத்தில் அறியாமையால் வருகின்ற நல்வினை தீவினை ஆகிய இரு வினைகளும் சேர்வதில்லை. One who can understand the true pride or the respects of the God, out of ignorance, whatever the good or bad, does not affect them. பொறிவாயில் ஐந்தவித்தான் பொய்தீர் ஒழுக்க நெறி நின்றார் நீடு வாழ்வார். ஐம்புலன் ஆசைகளையும் ஒழித்த இறைவனது மெய்யான ஒழுக்க நெறியில் நிற்பவர் பிறப்பும் இறப்பும் இல்லாமல் நிலைத்து வாழ்வார். One who can control the five senses obviously will have a long life and with the devotion of God. And that's what Thiruvallur states in a beautiful two-liner. We will move forward with a couple of more examples. And having learnt tha kita kitataka, ti kita kitataka, dum kita kitataka, nam kita kitataka, I'm going to introduce another complex notation or symbol which is very, very difficult initially to get, is called chapu. So we're going to see how we're going to play that chapu. Now you have to hold this in the T position. As you did with for num, you had the ring finger anchored. Now in this case, it's only the little finger. You have to slide the little finger between the black circle and the yellow circle in between. And you have to play with a lot of force. Little finger generally is weak and it does not have the requisite power. Initially when you're hitting it, there'll be a lot of pain. You will not get that sound, but the technique is, there is a gap, as I told you in the dum, how the air escapes. This is a hollow shell, this is one layer, this is another layer. In between the air has to escape out, and to escape out you're pressing this, and then the air resonates because of the particles here, the black paste. I'm going to explain you more on the making of the mridangam in one of the classes. You will learn a little later. What is it made of? Is it a wood? What is this wire? What is this leather used? And what is this skin? And you will learn a lot. Why they have tied it like this? What is this black paste? Should it be black? And what is the purpose of it? What is the resonance behind it? What is the physics or the science behind it? I will teach you separately, and there will be one session completely. And as you learn the basics. And as we move the right time, we'll learn more about the instrument, and I'm sure you should know about it, because if you're going to take it to make it big in this profession, you should know inside out of the science behind the instrument as well. So, having said that, the seventh notation is called chapu, technically called chapu. All you have to do, hold in the position of the, take all the finger out, only this little finger will be there, slide back, and then you are between this surface. You cannot play here, you cannot play here, it's between. But the reason why you're playing between is the air escapes out, and because of these particles and resonance and the hollowness, you get that sound. can't take the finger out also, it should stay. It's like a temple bell. Initially you will get not the crystal clear sound. You may, because the reason being, first is understanding the right position, then is you have to play in between. You may not have the required strength, that's why you may not get that sound, but as you keep practicing, you will slowly get that sound, and over a period of 1 month you will get the right sound. I would say, as you practice, your thing is, if I say 1 to 10 times you play chapu, lot of students will get 1 out of 10. Some will get 2 out of 10. Some will get 4 out of 10. That's not right. That's not enough. You should get 10 out of 10. If I say count 10, 6, I have mastered the stroke. It is not boasting, that's how you should get it. If you are not getting it, you should try to get it. And only then you have mastered that fingering of chapu and it is within your kitty. Till you get within the kitty, whatever you play, it's not going to sound right. Because there's one of the, like Gayatri Mantra, it's going to be interluded with so many phrases. And if you learn this right, and have your well begun is often, have to go back to the proverb, well begun is often. So always try to learn it right. Now, I'm going to introduce a new phrase which is like a Gayatri Mantra, which is called Takatari Kitataka. As you tell, recite, it's easier to tell as Takatari Kitataka. I will tell you why it's so difficult after I teach you. This Takatari Kitataka is with the introduction of this chapu what you learnt. Okay? So how you have to play? Now you have the notation, you know, Thadi Domnam is 1, 2, 3, 4. Kitta is 5 and 6. Ka is 7 and chapu is 8. Okay? Having learned this notation, I will notationally tell you how to play. Ta, 6 and 1, that's the first combination. Next, 8 and 1, the chapu what I introduced. 8 and 1, that is the first part of the lesson. So, which is you have to play the first half like that. The second half is, you know the lesson, Kitta Taka. Kitta is what? 5 and 6. K, and then 1 and 7. Ka. Okay? The entire combination 6, 1, 8, 1, 5, 6, 1, 7. That's the notation which you'll see on the video. It will be very easy. Based on the notation you have to play, you should not change it. And when you play together, it will sound like this. That's the generation of the stroke. That's the speed you get after you master it. That is Takatari Kitataka. Now, having learned this Takatari Kitataka, how we can extend it into a next phrase. You learned Tha Kitta Kitta Taka, Thi Kitta Kitta Taka, Dhum Kitta Kitta Taka, Nam Kitta Kitta Taka you learned. Now, interlude this new phrase. Now this small phrase is going to become a little longer. Tha kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. Dhi kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka dhum kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka nam kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta. It's a lot of concentration required because you learn the notations, you learn small syllables. Now you're going to play a reasonably bigger phrase. Ta kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka dhi kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka dhum kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka nam kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. Let's start பண்ணோம். தா கிட்ட கிட்டதக்க. Okay, now you learn tha kitta kitta takatari kitta taka interlude you're going to add on, which is tha kitta kitta taka takatari kitta taka, dhi kitta kitta taka takatari kitta taka, dhum kitta kitta taka takatari kitta taka, nam kitta kitta taka takatari kitta taka. Let's see how it goes. When you get the flow, when I teach, I'm stuck because I have to break and tell and teach. But when you play together, you get the flow. You should get the flow slowly. Don't go with the speed. Again, I warn, it's a caution. You go with the lower speed, get it right, position, everything should be right. Tell it in your hand. And that's how you have to play this lesson. I'll teach you once how to tell it in the Adi Thalam. Ta, kitta, kitta, takka, takka, tari, kitta, tak, dhi, kitta, kitta, tak, takka, tari, kitta, takka, dhum, kitta, kitta, tak, takka, tari, kitta, takka, nam, kitta, kitta, tak, takka, tari, kitta, takka, tak, kitta, kitta, takka, takka, tari, kitta, takka, dhi, kitta, kitta, takka, takka, tari, kitta, takka, dhum, kitta, kitta, takka, takka, tari, kitta, dum kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka taka tari kitta taka tari kitta tari kitta taka tari kitta dum kitta tari kitta dum kitta tari kitta taka tari kitta. Now I told you we are playing ta tha chaputa kitta taka. It's very difficult. Ta tha chaputa kitta taka. You will not be able to tell it faster as a notation. So from the ancient scholars, they have formed the way the sound you are hearing, that's how you have to express the vowel. Takatari kitta. When you play, it sounds like takatari kitta, and that's the phrase you have to use. And the notation you have to understand. When I say takatari kitta, you have to translate from your natural language into your machine language. In this, from the natural language into your Mridangam language. So that's the notation. Once when you learn that, you get to know how to play and express in the thalam. Instead of takatari kitta, I will introduce another phrase and then we'll end this class, because this is a lot of things, lot of homework you need to do before you go to the next level. So after this there will be a revision. So once when you get all these things right, then we can move forward. Instead of takatari kitta, nakatari tari kitta. How to play Nakatari Tari kita? Nam ta thari. Thari. Thari is nothing but kita. So I am going to say introduce thari and kita are the same. 5, 6. Thari, if I say thari, it is also the same. So you can either have 5, 6 or I can say 9 and 10 for the benefit of people. I will separately notate thari as 9 and 10. Nam tha 4, 1, 9, 10. Thari, thari and tha and ka 1 and 7. Nam tha thari, thari kitta. Kitta is taka. Again, kitta and taka is again the same synonym. I will put it on the board so that in the video you will know how to play this. Nam ta. Nam nakathari thari kitta. Nakathari thari kitta. Nakathari thari kitta is nothing but namta kitta kitta taka. Namta kitta kitta taka. You can't express it, and that's the reason why notationally nakatari tari kita, tak kita kita taka nakatari tari kita, tik kita kita taka nakatari tari kita, dom kita kita taka nakatari tari kita, nam kita kita taka nakatari tari kita. You have to play like that. Notationally, I will explain, which is namta kitta kitta taka. That's the notation. So when I put this notation, it will be very clear for you. Let's play the same ta kita kita taka takatari kita taka, ta kita kita taka nakatari tari kita. Okay. So this is nothing but similar exercise, but the very purpose of having more longer exercise is for your hand to settle kita and kita taka, tari and tari kita and chapu, interluding chapu lessons. These things should get firmly rooted in your instrument, and once when you get to this stage, you can move forward, and I'll teach you more in the next class how to, after a review of how we have assimilated or understood all these lessons, and we'll move forward. Pranams.